So Fallout 76 just got its biggest update ever since the Wastelanders DLC, that is. And I gotta say, this is one amazing update to dive into. In this video, I'm going to be covering a lot of the stuff that was introduced in this update. So yeah, sit back, relax, and hope you all enjoy this video. Consider leaving a like on this video, especially if you think Bethesda should try to push out more updates like this one. First off, the download size for this update is going to be a 40.9 gigabyte download size on the PlayStation, a 36.8 gigabyte download size on the Xbox, and a 25.28 gigabyte download size on PC and Steam. So yeah, it is humongous. In case you don't know, this update comes with a brand new map expansion. They expanded the area on the actual Fallout 76 map down here, and there's tons of new locations. I believe like 25 new locations you can go around and explore down here in this area. So yeah, quite a bit of different new areas you can explore around. Also, there's tons of new unique camp locations too down in this area. Yeah, you'll be able to place your camp down here, which I'll go ahead and give away a good one that I know of. It's located down here next to Camp Liberty, which is a communist camp. Down here you can find an island with a commie bear on it, but it's also a beautiful location to camp at. You will see a waterfall around in this area, which, speaking of that waterfall, at the top of it there's like this jumping dock that was made up here, which I gotta say would be pretty cool to do in real life. But speaking of being up here, you can place your camp on these rocks as well, up on top of where the waterfall is located at. And yeah, this is a good spot to place that because you'll still be able to connect your camp to part of the island. As you can see here, for an example, I built like a dock that I could connect to the island. Keep in mind, unfortunately, you can't like place your camp exactly on top of the island. For those of you wondering why didn't I just plop it down on the island, you can't. But you can still get your camp kind of connected to it by placing it where I placed it at in this video. And to top it off, if you travel under the water here underneath the waterfall, you will find this secret cave system. And yeah, you can build inside this cave as well. Freaking awesome, unique location that you can discover within this new map expansion. And keep in mind, this is just one of the many unique locations you can find around down here in this new area. But that's not all that came with this update. Yeah, there's tons of new locations to explore, new camp spots to camp at, but there's also a whole new storyline to dive into as well. And it's just as long as the Brotherhood of Steel questline that some of you may know about. That was a huge questline update that we got in the past. And yeah, it's just as long as that one. And to top it off, there's tons of new things that you can get from doing this questline. Tons of new unique weapons and camp items and stuff. Speaking of new unique weapons and camp items and stuff, there's also two new public events that we can dive into. One of them is Dangerous Pastimes, which this one is enjoyable with the amount of experience that you can get at this event, because there are loads of enemies that you do have to take out during this. Also, you even get improved repair kits every time you do this public event, which is normally gotten just from taking out bosses in the game. Yeah, you can actually get improved repair kits as one of the rewards. I gotta say, it does seem like it takes teamwork to do, because eventually you're gonna have to take out loads of enemies to charge the lightning harvester. You're gonna get a lot of experience from doing this because there's so many enemies that you gotta take on. And to top it off, there's unique items and stuff that you can get from this. I'll go ahead and share two of the new unique weapons that you can get from this. One of them is a new Tesla rifle called the V63 Bertha, and it's a 2-shot, faster fire rate, and faster reload Tesla rifle. And to top it off, it comes with double ammo capacity as well. This is a awesome weapon to get your hands on. Also, you can get the Red Terror too, which I'm not really a big fan of this, but it does come with a unique skin with this light machine gun. It's a communist skin. You may want to display this at your camp or something, but yeah, I'm not really a big fan of the effects that it comes with. But yeah, to top it off, also at the end of this event, you're going to go up against like a mini boss called the Thunder Crab. And you'll get a guaranteed legendary from taking on this mini boss. And I gotta say, it is pretty tanky too. So yeah, speaking of a boss, there's also the other new public event that we can dive into is called Neurological Warfare. And this is a new event that we can trigger by nuking a specific area. If we nuke over here at the Hawksbill weather station, we can trigger this Neurological Warfare public event. And this is a new boss fight as well. Actually, we take on 3 bosses at this public event. How it works is once you show up to the Neurological Warfare event, you're going to have to wait for a little bit until you can actually enter into the boss room. But once the timer is over with and you can enter into the boss room, the 3 gigantic robots will spawn. They're Goliath robots, and they are extremely tanky. And they get even tankier after you take out each one. Like, for example, once you take out the first one, the next 2 will get stronger. And after you take out the next one, the last one will be even stronger. So yeah, that's how the boss mechanic works. I'd recommend lowering them all a little bit before you go ahead and just take them out. Just don't focus on only one the whole time, because the other 2 are just going to be even stronger, and they're going to take even longer to take out. Also, to top it off, each of them, once you do take them out, will contain 3-star legendaries. Every single one of them will have a 3-star legendary on them. Be wary though too of the environment here, like the ground will shock you and do damage to you. And there's also these red barriers too that will block your path of getting to specific robots or something if they're on the other side of the red barrier. But you do get unique rewards from doing this as well. And I say a lot of them are really worth it. You can get some powerful weapons and tons of unique camp items as well. Of course, also you get improved repair kits and treasury notes too. Since I went over all of the unique weapons that you can get from the new Dangerous Pastimes public event, I'll go ahead and cover all of the unique weapons that you can get from doing this new boss fight event. Starting off with the Vault 63 Helga. This is actually a really powerful Gatling laser that comes with nice modifications on it, and it comes with plus 50% armor penetration, which is great to have on a laser weapon. Also plus 25% damage while aiming, which is also great to have on a Gatling laser because you don't really use VATS that much on a Gatling laser. And also it has negative 90% weight reduction. Really solid rolls on this weapon. Definitely one that you may want to get your hands on. It's going to be a random reward from completing the Neurological Warfare event. You're not guaranteed this every time. Keep that in mind. You're not guaranteed any of these every time. But anyways, another weapon that you can get is the Vault 63 Olga. And as you can see, it also comes with plus 50% armor penetration, which is once again great to have on a laser weapon of any kind. It also has plus 25% damage while aiming and plus 15% reload speed. Honestly, these weapons would be great to use against the new boss fight. Laser weapons plus armor penetration is great against robotic enemies. Anyways, lastly, you can get something called the Anchorage Ace. This is a silencer 10mm submachine gun, and it comes with a unique hidden effect on it as well. It comes with the Executioner's effect, which, in case you don't know what this legendary effect does, once the enemy reaches 40% health and lower, you'll dish out even more damage. 50% more damage. Also, it comes with plus 50% VATS hit chance and plus 1 agility. Also, the special effect on this is negative 50% action point cost. So this is going to be a phenomenal VATS critical hit chance weapon because you don't have to use as much action point cost to hit your criticals and stuff. So yeah, definitely one to be on the lookout for from once again completing this event. Players have been wanting a silencer submachine gun, and this is one way you can get your hands on. It's a unique looking weapon called once again the Anchorage Ace. Also, you'll get tons of unique camp plans as well from this, but I'm not going to be covering all of those in this video. I've covered those actually in a previous video. I'll have that video pop up at the end of this one if you want to check it out. Anyways, there's also a whole new season that came with this update with a bunch of new rewards that you can get, like new camp items, outfits, power armor skins, just loads of new things that you can unlock by just playing the game. And an awesome looking weapon too. It looks like there's a scythe that you can get your hands on. Don't know exactly what the effects are on this yet. Anyways, lastly, I have something else that I wanted to share with you guys that I'm actually able to share now. This was said by Bethesda that the old limited time event Mischief Night will be making a return this year. So yeah, in case you guys don't know about this event, it's an old Halloween event that took place at the White Spring Resort. And the reason why it was taken out was because it caused a bunch of server issues. But apparently, I guess now the server is stabilized enough to run this event. So yeah, this is officially coming back. But yeah, I guess that's enough information shared in this one video. Hope you all are enjoying this update as much as I am. I'm out of here though, everyone. As always, most importantly, thanks for taking the time, watching and listening. Until next time, peace